Hey there everyone, welcome back to the Indus YouTube channel, and in this video we're going to start a new playlist that is Options Dynamics Indicators. So in this particular playlist we're going to cover all the indicators of this ODX Options Dynamics Indicators. So now in this video we're going to discuss about custom OI profile. So without wasting much time, let's get started. So yes guys, before starting I would like to share you this Options Dynamics Indicators is a special package. It is a proprietary tool and it is a third party tool you need to purchase along with the Quantower. And these tools are going to be amazed for the option buying and option selling, and it is also useful for your range bound market and trending market. We're going to discuss everything in this playlist. So if you see how to apply this, before that let me show you how can you see this. And once you purchase this proprietary tool, you can simply click on the indicators here and simply you click on collapse here. Once you click there, you can see that if you just scroll down, you can see Options Dynamics Indicator, and these are the few indicators we have in this particular suite. And this few indicators gonna to be gem when you include all this, when you combine all these indicators, and you can make a robust setup by using all this. In this particular playlist we're going to discuss everything about individual indicators and about strategies, and also we're going to use some prepare some strategies videos are also for buyers and well as sellers. And also we're going to take live sessions on this indicator as well. So in order to get all these things, you need to subscribe the channel and make sure you like the video. And now let's get started. So now first thing, how to apply this indicator. We have a different sort of indicators, but in this video we're going to talk about ODX Custom OI Profile. So how to apply is simply click on the indicators, and you can search here ODX, and you just need to double click on ODX Custom Profile, or else I have shown you the other way, right? Simply click here and you can go to here and you can simply expand this. The other way is you can simply right click here, and if you see indicators you can click on add indicator, and again you can go with the same procedure. Do whatever you have comfort with. So now let me apply, let me remove here and let me apply ODX. I will be simply searching here ODX, okay, and ODX Custom OI Profile. And as soon as you apply this, you will get a error here if you are applying on the future chart. And no need to worry, this gonna to be fixed in the next update, because I recently had a chat with the Quantower team. They have said that in the next update this gonna to be fixing out. But still, if you are getting any error like this, simply you need to select bank nifty spot chart, or like whatever the indices you are seeing, you can simply switch to the spot chart here. So now why this happens, if you are seeing the chart of bank nifty spot, then you will not get any sort of error like this that will directly identify this underlier. But in case if you are getting this sort of issues, then you can simply select the spot chart here, and it's very easy to do that. So now why this happens, because see, a lot of members might have their strategies on the future chart, just like I personally have a lot of strategies using the future chart, because I use market profile and other aspects also. So that's the reason, if you are also a person like me, then you can simply need to select here your spot. Now underlier is whatever the spot you understood. Now what is coming to number of strikes? Number of strikes, if you see after applying the profile, just like this, you are seeing lot of number of strikes here. From the at the money, let's say, do you want 12 strikes, or like do you want yeah, 4 strikes, 8 strikes, 12, 16, 32, and 64. Depending upon your usage you can use, but personally I use 12 strikes and 16 strikes, depends upon the market. But for this explanation I am keeping it 16. Okay, again you see. So yes guys, in order to not to make this issue much, so I am switching to my spot chart. Okay, So now, as I said, I am looking at 16 strikes. Now what is this expiry date? This expiry will be auto selected the current expiry. Okay, but if you want to switch to the next expiries, you have the option here. No need to worry, even if you want to switch, but as of now, as I said, I will personally use the current expiry only. So that's the reason I will not play with this option. Now coming to what is this call put OI increase and call put OI decrease, guys, for this video as well, or like this particular playlist as well, you need to know these options like long build up, short build up, short covering and long unwinding. And I am hoping that you know all these things, and I am moving forward the video. And if you don't know, let me know in the comment section. I will make a dedicated video for that, because these four concepts will be the base for this. You need to understand, or else you will not able to utilize this particular indicators efficiently. In order to do that, you should know, and one who know that, you can continue the video. Call and put OI increase, which means you can simply understand it with this particular call, or this particular colors indicate long build up and short build up. For this you can also select the colors. For, let's say, call side OI is increasing, then you can select the color whatever you want, and you have that manual setting. You can play with the colors, and you can do whatever which suits you much better. Similar with the decreasing, let's say call side positions are decreasing or put side positions are decreasing, that means short covering and long unwinding, then obviously you can use these options. So now coming to the text is nothing but, if you see in this profile, I hope you can able to see the profiles, right? In this profile, let's say you want to change the text color. As I am using the dark theme, I preferred text color as white, but let's say if you are using any white theme or different theme, you can match the text color which should be visible. Like if you are using white, then obviously the black will be the better one, but if you are using dark theme like me, then text color will be white will be preferable. So you can use whatever prefers you. Now coming to what is abbreviate values. Now for this abbreviate value, you just see this 10 minus 10.70k, it will show the actual number. So with the small numbers it is fine, but let's say once you using this software, at some cases we also get lakhs of data, some case we also get crores of data. So at that time it will become difficult to read. But if you turn on this abbreviative values, then you can see 10.70k. In case lakhs, it will show you L. In case crores, it will show you CR. So this is very important option. Now what is stick to right, we're going to discuss about this, but before that let me show you the other options. Now what is this show info? Show info is nothing but the same information will be shown you in a box format, but as I have information in a graphical presentation, why should I prefer in text version or box version? I simply uncheck this. Okay, so now if you open this, you can see if I place at one candle, you can see the strike price as well, but here we are not seeing any strike price. So that's the reason we have the next option. So the show info I usually keep uncheck, and strikes, if you check this, you can see the strikes we got in the middle, right? So this is very helpful. So now remaining part like show position 1, show position 2, and all this part we're going to discuss in few minutes, because after the concept we will discuss that. So now coming to what is this custom OI profile? So simply, if I need to answer you, custom OI profile shows you the change in OI of that particular intraday. So now you might ask me, and simple question you will throw on me, like majority of the websites and indicators provide me the custom OI, then what is the special in this ODX? So I gonna to answer you, and by the end of the video even you will understand this. So if you see, I have two candles here. Like after applying this particular ODX indicator, ODX custom OI indicators, I am getting two profiles here. So I have selected 32 strikes here for the better understanding. So that's the reason I have switched here my chart. So if you see at any part of the candle, if I am clicking, everything is changing. So what is this confusing? You said OI change, and I don't know what is this confusing data. So nothing confusing, just give me 1 minute. So yes guys, if you see we are getting two profiles, right? This is profile number 1 and this is profile number 2. Okay, you can simply remember this is 1 and this is 2. So this is selected candle and this is range indicator position. And coming to that, this is also called as cumulative change in Y. This I personally giving you the name for better understanding. But for better understanding, you first focus on one profile, thereafter we discuss the both, and thereafter we will combine the both. So in the first case, selected candle position. So what is selected candle position? Wherever in this throughout the day, or like let's say you are in the middle of the day, now let's say at 12:30 the market is trading now, let's assume, and you want to see this candles change in Y, you need to just click on this candle, so you can see the data is changed, right? On this candle we are not talking about the entire days. See, entire day we call it as change in OI, but in this software you can see the OI change in every 3-minute candle. That is minimum. Okay, you cannot see in 2 minutes, you can see in 2 minutes as well, but this is the data we get from the NSC, right? We get NSC data will be updated every 3 minutes. So that's the reason, if you simply click on this candle, you can see in that particular candle at what strikes, let me turn on the strikes here. At what strike, this data, let me switch here, right? on what strikes on what strikes what data is updated or changed, and it will be represented by the color as well as the numbers as well. If you see here 14.21 k, this is call sides. If you see here, this is call side. So call side 14.21 k positions are shorted on 45,000 strike, and on put side 10.78k positions are shorted on the put side. So how can you say that? The first thing is by seeing the color, the second thing is by seeing the number. It is positive 14.21, but if you see here it's negative -3, negative -4, negative -2. So wherever there is negative, these puts are covered, and if you see the negative number, these calls are covered. Okay, so now you understand why this we see puts and call. We all this we will see in the perspective of option seller, right? OI data we see in the perspective of option seller. So what is this case? If I click on this candle, you can see in this particular candle, you can see all the call sides positions are booked. It means short covering, and also longs are also covered in this particular candle. We are talking about only this candle. So this selected candle position, this first profile is nothing but in whatever the selected candle you can see, whether it is first candle or the current candle, you can simply click on that candle and you can see that particular candle's information in that particular time span, how many positions are added to the strike and how many positions are covered from that strike. You will get that information from the selected candle. So now what is this range indicator position? Range indicator position is nothing but to a range. You can see, let's see, this is the entire day. Now the time is, let's say, 12:30. So I want to see what is the activity from this 9:15 to, let's say, I want to see till 11. So I can simply click on the 11. So it will give you the data from 9:15 to 11, what are the positions or what is the change in OI happened. So simply you understand like this, range indicator position provides you the range from point A to point B, what is the OI change, you can see that. So now here is a cache here, A to point B, but A is constant here. That means from this A will be constant, but you can change the B. You can see till the here, or you can see till here, or you can even see till the entire day, because as this day completed, you can see till the live point as well. So now what is this range indicator position do? Almost you might have understood. but still if I say you, it will keeps on accumulating means in the first, if you see, almost this both profiles look the same, because the first candle is the current candle. We have selected the first candle because obviously we get the data of first candle, and this is the first candle, so both the data will be matched. For example, let's say 45,800 116. Okay, 45,800 on the put side, we have 116 positions in the selected candle, and as well as in the range indicator. So now let's switch to the next position. Okay, 116 plus 88, 116 plus 88, you can see 204. So hope you are understanding. Cumulative in the sense it will keeps on adding from the first candle to the day's last candle. Okay, so as the market progresses, it will keeps on adding the previous candle from the first candle. So this starting point is constant, so it will keeps on adding the activity of OI. As the market progress, it will keeps on adding. So now let's combine both these candles and understand it much better. So if you see, if after clicking on the first candle, you can see what is the data. We can take it from here. If you see 44,800, we have a positions on put side. So put shorted at 32.57k, 32.57k, and thereafter at 45,000 we are seeing some straddle sort of thing, right? And what happened to the second candle? Let's see. In the second candle, if you see, the activity in this candle happened is majorly call side positions are added, and you can see 44,800 put, they have increased. Okay, 44,800, they are acting as a support now. You can see in this particular candle they have added this much position. But if you see the entire till now, these two candles, if you see the entire activity as range indicator, you can see 44,800 is acting as a support now. Let's switch to the third candle, and after switching to the third candle, you can clearly see that in the third candle, majority of the activity is shifted to the put side. That means put writers are taking the control. How can you say that? 44,800, you can see in this particular candle, in this third candle, almost 1.69k, 1600 and change, like assume that 1700 round figure positions are covered here on the call side. So call writers are running away. If you see -4, -2, -4, and -3, -2, -1 in this present candle, you can see. But overall, if you see, 45,000 still having a good 45,000 still having a good call writers as well. Now let's switch to the fourth candle. Okay, this is bullish candle. In this bullish candle, if you observe clearly, we got lot of positions in the call side again. But if you observe here 44,800, 44,900 and 45,000, 45,000 is still at this candle also, it is constant increasing their positions. But if you see 44,800, again it became strong now with 62k. Now let's see the other candle. This is breakout. Okay, if you see, this is the opening range. If I show, this is the opening range, and if you see the breakout. Okay, so now this is sort of high breaking. Thereafter, immediately you can see the this particular candle, what happened, the activity. I am tracking. See how I am doing the analysis. I am seeing this present candle, and I am seeing what happened in this candle, and again I am linking that to my overall till day. That means till that candle, what happened throughout the day, I am tracking that. So if you see in this breakout, I have seen call writers are running away again. And if I see again put side, the positions are building. So if you see now again 63, 44, 59, that means slowly 44,800, 900 and 45,000 are getting strong. And especially till now, we are assuming that this 45,000 is strong for call sides. Almost we have seen 26,000 positions covered. So now let's see the next candle. If you see next candle, again the same scenario, 45,000 almost running from 52, now you can see almost near to 24. That means half of the members ran away. And if you see constantly 45,000 is also building on put side. Okay, and if you click on the next candle, you can see almost call writers are now disappearing. And the call activity, if you see on the till time to till this time, if you see, we have seen call activity is decreasing. Now you see the profile thickness as well, right? 45,000 becoming more strong, 48,000 strong, 44,900 strong. And if you click on the next candle, again it is increasing. You can see now almost we have negligible call writing here, right? And if I click on any candle, now I am moving quicker. If I click on this doji candle, you can clearly see this 45,000 now almost have 1.32 lakh contracts, which shows you, you can see 44,800 we have seen booking here. What is the reason? Because if you see from starting they have been holding this, and almost this strike might have got good decay. So that's the reason they are slowly rolling over to 45,000 now. If you see in this particular candle, from minus 19.02k these positions are booked, and they are added 41.82k in 45,000. And you can see that's the reason 45,000 became strong, and throughout the day it is not disturbed. You can clearly see this 45,000 1.32 on this candle. Now let's see this high, this rejected candle. If I simply click on that, see the difference from the here to, if I am clicking here, again watch out the difference. See how the profile is, positions are added above, right? They are keeping and rollovering step by step. And if you see now 45,000 at one stage it was, at this particular starting stage we are assuming like we have a strong call rating, but now if you see almost all the call writers went away from this particular position. So now let's, you can simply click on doing this. Even in this red candle, if you see 45,000 still strong. Now let's see, is in this fall still it remains same. Now let's see, in 45,000 if I click, still it 1.4. And you can see in this particular, when the market is falling again, call writers are coming back. You can clearly see that. If you see again 45,400, we have got a good number of call writers, and put writers again started to book their positions. But still one number, if you clearly see this 45,000, still it is good. And at even at this stage still it have above 1 lakh contracts. So this is how you can track the data of change in OI. Okay, this feature is not available in majority of the platforms. And ODX is not about one indicator, right? Options dynamic indicators, we have few set of indicators. And if you talk about this indicator, it is delayed data. Almost we get 3 minutes delay in the data. But coming to the next profile which I am going to show you, you will be surprised. The next indicator, or the next video, after this video we're going to make video on ODX profiles. That is, you will get the live data. You will not get delayed data, you will get the live data. And if you see in this profile using ODX OI profile, we got confirmation after this breakout. But by using that profile, I have recognized this breakout earlier itself. I have also posted in my Telegram channel. By the way, the Telegram channel is the name of the Indus trader. You can join in that channel. I used to provide the updates there. So now if you see the same data, same bank nifty, but if you see on this candle itself, you can see the live data provided me the early signals. And by the way, this is one of my setup using ODX indicators, and amazing strategy it is. It provides me a good trades intraday wise, so for the buying as well as selling. So once we complete all the indicators introduction, and then thereafter we will start going with the setups. I will share you some powerful setups which will give you powerful context of the market. So now hope you understood this. Okay, if you have still have any doubts, let me know in the comment section, and we will also make a Q&A videos for this particular ODX series. Okay, so you make sure you place your doubts. And one more important thing, till this part, if you like my efforts in this video, at any part if you like my efforts, so make sure you like the video, subscribe the video, let me know through the comment section, so that will boost me to make more videos like this. So now let's go and continue our settings which we have discussed. So now till here we have discussed the settings, right? Still show strikes. So now let's start with stick to right. Simply if I just off that through the radio option, if I just turn it off, you can see once I am switching back or moving a previous chart, it is hiding, right? It is also moving, and we are not able to see that. But if you just simply turn on this option, it will stick to the right, and even if I go to the back price action to watch, still I can get the data. So why it is vanished here? The reason is I have enabled only for the 3 days of data here. Okay, 5 days of data. I gonna to also discuss that in few minutes. So now hope you understood why to stick to right. Okay, stick to right is useful. I personally prefer it. Okay, now coming to what is this selected candle position, range indication position. So guys, as I said, this is the selected candle. This is the selected candle. This is range indicator position, right? So now in the position 1 I want to see the range, and in the position 2 I want to see the live candle. So simply I can switch here, interchange here. So now this is selected candle. I will also show you. Okay, this is selected candle and this is range. Now how can I know this? If you see this at any candle, you can see this is the selected one and this is the range, right? So this is how you can also interchange the options. Okay, you can also change the position. So why we need to do this? Very simple reason, because we are not going to use only one profile, right? As I said, we're gonna to combine all the indicators and we're gonna to make a robust trading setup. So that's the reason it's very important. After 2 3 videos you will understand it's much better. So now as I said, you can switch to position 1 and position 2 to this. And coming to what is profile width, the width, if you keep the medium it will be like this, and if you keep minimum it will be like this, and if you keep maximum it will be like this. I usually use the medium, and you can prefer according to your screen size. Now coming to data duration, see, data you cannot get the previous expired contracts data, but you can see present current active contracts data and the next contracts as I shown you in the let me also show you again. You can select from here and you can see, but if you see, you can see the max data up to 7 days, which includes the 2 days of holidays. Only active contracts you can watch the 5 days of data. Okay, so I usually keep 3 days because in order to make my indicator to load fast also it helps, and I need nothing to do with the previous data, right? But yes, if you want to check you can have that option, but I personally prefer to keep the 3 days of data. Okay, so now coming to position on chart, use indicator in the window, auto scaling, all this you leave as it is, because all this you need not to touch from below this. Okay, so this is the video of ODX custom OI profile. Guys, the small minor details helps you a lot in the trading, right? I have shown you how we have analyzed using ODX custom OI profile, which is 3 minutes delayed. But just assume, what if you are seeing and getting a live data, no delay data? So the next video is about that, and from here on every video is interlinked. So I hope you will watch the entire video. I hope you have watched the entire video. I expect the same from you to watch the entire playlist. So next videos are coming so important, and that's going to be so interesting. Trust me, you watch the entire playlist, and at the strategies will be cakewalk for you, because you will only extract the max output only when you know in and out about the indicators or that particular setup. In order to know the in and out of that particular setup, you need to know in and out of this particular individual indicators. So that is the reason I am forcing much on the indicators, and I am forcing you the logic behind that or the market context behind that. So hopefully you like this video. So see you in the next video in the live data. So see you in that. Until then, this is Krishna signing off. Jai Hind.